Like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the BV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the BV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
What's good, family? It's your boy Demond up in the building. What's good in the hood, man? What's popping this evening? Yo, we're gonna keep this show short tonight, family. Got up here a little late tonight. Wasn't even planning on doing the show, man, but you know, I put the video up about my thoughts about John Collins, you feel me? And I seen people in the chat, so you know, this is an interactive fan channel. So I want you to come up here and get your thoughts about what the Hawks need to be doing. You know, we got options, John Collins, Ayton, the 10th pick. Come up here, tell me what's your ideas, what you think the Hawks should be doing. Shout out to my boy Ticket. What's good, my guy? Been a minute.
What going on? Y'all all right?
Yeah, man. Been a minute, bro. What's good with you? Where you going? Look like what, you dressed up or something?
No, I got a hoodie on.
Oh, look like you got on suspenders. Okay.
No, I got a hoodie on. And
okay.
It's in my CPR tag.
No, okay, my bad. Ticket MD.
No, I just teach it. Nah, pretty much what we need to do, bro. We need to spend that money.
Bro, that's what I've been saying, man. Spend it.
That's what we need to do. We need to take Landry, Tony's son, Tony's nephew, take them all to Magic City, so they can see how all the street guys spend the money with smiles on their faces, so they can get motivated.
Facts.
Take them to the club, so they can, you know, maybe they can have some conversations on how to make the money back. Since I guess everybody penny pitching and all this stuff, man. But personnel wise, gotta go get a backup point guard. I don't know what you're gonna have to trade. If you trade Collins, you probably gonna have to trade that 15 pick too.
Oh yeah, you not. Yeah, you gonna get up. I don't think you're gonna trade John Collins.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna trade them a la carte. Put it like that.
Yeah. Or that would have been done already. In my opinion.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Feel me?
Clint, y'all know that's my guy. But if we can get better as a team, I'm for getting rid of whoever if we can get better. Even though Clint my guy.
Facts.
But if we was to trade Clint, we gotta bring in like a center that is like, he ain't gotta be an all-star, but he gotta be like
you breaking up, Ticket. Oh, Ticket froze. Say that again. You broke up, Ticket. I can hear you. Go ahead.
I said it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said if you give up Clint, you're gonna have to get at least a fringe star. At least a fringe star back.
What's a fringe star? When you say that, are you talking about a little below all-star level? Or are you talking about a guy who's been a multiple all-star?
No.
What's
when I
fringe?
say fringe is more like on the bubble of being an all-star. Like
give me an example.
Kind of like Murray. Like DeJounte Murray.
Okay.
Somebody on that caliber level, but at the center position.
Okay, I can see that. I mean, so give me your thoughts. So what if the Hawks acquire Ayton? That means Capella been moved, but you pulled up Ayton. What's your thoughts behind that? And let's welcome my guy Juan. What, Juan didn't took himself off the screen that fast?
Yeah, because I'm driving, man.
Hey, somebody gonna record you and report it to the chain of command. Like, look at your NCO out here.
Boy gonna get an Article 15.
Hey, yeah, I was in uniform.
Shout out to homie Juan, man. Juan ain't been up here in a minute, man. But I see that he be over there in New Pack running his mouth, man.
Yeah, I ain't been up in a minute, man, because I'm trying to move and sell my house so I can move down to Texas.
Hey, that's a smart move, my guy. Come on down here with me, homie.
Yeah, man, I'll be down there in like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? I'm looking online right now to see if I can get Hawks and Spurs tickets. I know they're gonna be like $500 to $1,000.
It depends on where you want to sit. The Spurs ain't gonna win shit next year. So
yeah, but with Wembanyama, man, you see the buzz he getting already. It's gonna be sold out every night.
Well, it depends. If the Hawks do like we did this year, they came late, so we didn't play till they didn't come out here till April. I think it was. I went to the game, and I paid me and my son I paid about $1,000 for me and my son tickets.
Yeah,
but that's right behind the bench, so you can get
exactly.
I mean, but you're gonna get real good seats, way less than that. You know what I'm saying?
You can get better seats down there than you can at State Farm for the like.
I know
the value.
Hell yeah, shit. But what's good though, Juan? I mean, hold up. Did you finish your thought ticket? My bad.
No, you had just you had asked the question and then you brought Juan on.
I know what the question was, ticket. It was damn, bro, I'm getting old. I need to stay out of the garage. I forgot that fast, bro. I really forgot that fast.
You was talking about Ayton.
Oh, okay. Give me your thoughts on the Hawks acquiring Ayton, and say we move Capella somewhere. I don't know where. He just not here, but we got Ayton. What's your thoughts on acquiring Deandre Ayton? First, let me ask you this first, Ticket. Does acquiring Ayton make us a better team?
Does it move the needle?
So it's a twofold question on the way this go. I don't like Ayton's mental makeup.
Yep.
I'm not a fan of that, but I ain't no dummy either. Talent wise, it's a big upgrade from Capella or Kungwu.
Bruno Fernando.
All of them put together. You can fuse all of them together like Dragon Ball Z, and Ayton still got more talent than all of them. I ain't no dummy now, but he's not like you still ain't gonna be able to play 5 out with him. But
But what about this ticket?
You can rely on him through stretches of the game offensively.
But Quinn didn't play 5 out in Utah with Gobert. So why does he?
It's true.
I believe
It's
that
true.
Quinn, if you acquired a talent like a Deandre Ayton, I think Quinn takes that 5 and out and throw it out the window. I mean, once again, that's just what they said.
He could play. Now he could play 4 out, 1 in,
or he could just play what he played in Utah.
I think that was 4 out, 1 in too.
It definitely wasn't 5 out. I know that.
Hell no, it wasn't 5 out. You play 5 out, you ain't. If you play 5 out, you ain't trying to rebound.
Right, they had Hassan Whiteside and Derek Favors.
1 and done. So you better have the whole court better have snipers.
Exactly.
What's your thoughts on acquiring Deandre Ayton, Juan?
So I like Ayton. I'm like Ticket, man. I like Ayton, man, but like it's the mental aspect. For once, talent-wise, yes, we get better. Considerably better on the offensive end. He opens up the pick and roll game more. You can't just slouch back at the rim and try to guard Trey for a flagrant. For an offensive foul or try to block his floater, because you have to respect Ayton's 15-foot jumper. You have to respect that. We get taller a little bit. We go from 6'10" to 7'1". You know what I mean? And we get younger. But that contract it doesn't help us out either, because he just signed that big extension. So we also forking over more money. From a talent perspective, does it move the needle for us in the Eastern Conference? It gets us out from being a play-in to probably like a 5 or 6 seed as currently constructed right now. You know what I mean? And that's also what having Collins being able to, he's come back to form and he's averaging 18, 19 points a game. Okay, then we probably can move the needle a little bit. But he doesn't really move it to where we go from, like I said, a play-in team to now we just top 4, top 3 in the NBA or in Eastern Conference.
What's your thoughts on getting Ayton, Georgia kid?
Man, it depends on who we give up, who we have to give up to get him.
Well, at a minimum, Capella got to be gone. At a minimum, because we can't have Capella, Ayton, and a Kongwu.
Yeah, so
at a minimum, he gonna be gone. So
yeah.
Go ahead, Georgia kid.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I would rather have Ayton.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'll take Ayton in a heartbeat. I've been wanting Ayton since he came out of college.
I know you expressed it.
If you go back on Twitter last offseason, I had the hashtag Ayton to the A. I believe Ayton, people like to call him a quitter. I'm gonna say this. He's disgruntled. He's upset with his role within the organization that the organization promised him they was going to fix. That's why they matched the contract. He was going to leave. Remember, he signed the contract with Indiana. He was gone.
He was gone. Yeah, he was out the door already.
Now, Phoenix matched it properly because they didn't want to lose a number 1 overall pick for nothing. And that's why they probably lied and was like, yeah, we're going to help you. We're going to get you the ball more. Woo, 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 woo. I believe if you get Ayton to Atlanta, I legit believe he becomes our number 2 option behind Trey. Murray will be your 3rd. I agree that you can run pick and roll with Ayton. You can run pick and pop with Ayton. You can space Ayton out if you need Trey, DeJounte, or any of your wings to attack the basket. You can't do that with a Kongwu. You can't do that with Capella. Offensively, it's not going to work because they can't shoot. Right now, I know what people are going to say. Well, Kongwu can shoot a little bit. He has not for you to sit here and say he's a legit shooter from the free throw line area out. Okay, we've seen him shoot the ball. Ain't nobody here confident in 00 shooting the ball. Let's keep it a buck from the free throw line and out. Okay, Ayton showed you he can hit from the free throw line and a little bit further out. His form is good as an offensive player. Now, I'm gonna say this. I don't care what they said. Hey, they're gonna run this type of offense. That's he just saying that because I believe Quinn says that because he looks at the talent, and that's the best we can do with the talent that we have. What else you gonna run with this bunch of guys? Okay,
Yep.
but shoot threes. Why? Because you don't have an inside game. Period. But when you add an Ayton, that changes that. You feel me? But
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Anybody who say Ayton is not an upgrade is really you just hating. You can't sit here and say Ayton is not better than a Kongwu, is not better than it's not better than Capella. Because if a Kongwu was that guy, he wouldn't have been the 6th pick overall if he was that guy. Okay. I believe that Ayton, Murray, and Trey, you make a trade for Ayton, I believe we're a top 3 team in the East. Why do I say that?
You think so?
And I'm gonna tell you why, Juan. Tell me if I'm crazy. We won, and I said this millions of times, but I'm gonna say it again. We won 41 games last year, right, Juan? Now,
Yep.
think how many games we tricked off to the Spurs, the Rockets, the Hornets, with just the roster that we have. How many? Think about all the double-digit leads we blew in the 3rd quarter, and the 4th quarter. I believe.
Bro, you know.
Go ahead.
You know, I was keeping tally of that during the season. I was pointing out during the show, man. I think at one point we had tricked off like 12 games before the All-Star game.
There you go. I mean,
bro, you can't lose 3 games to Charlotte Hornets. I don't care who you are with no LaMelo either. How do you do that? Like,
one time we lost without LaMelo. They didn't have LaMelo or Rozier.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you do that? Like, that's really hard to do that, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, lose 3 games to them. You know what I mean? That's the difference between a play-in team and like literally a 6 seed, man. Just those 3 games alone, right there. You know, and so
because we finished behind what we finished, we was the 6. No, we was the 7 seed, right? So we had to do the play-in.
Yeah, we 7 seed, man. Yeah, like that play. That's a big difference, man. Just that alone, and so like tricking off games to them, to the Spurs, to the Hornets. I can't believe we lost them. To the Washington Wizards. You know what I mean? All these teams that didn't even come close to sniffing the playoffs. Like we was losing bad to them, bro. You know what I mean? Like and then you know when it came to the good teams, we get up and we play close games, and you know either we lose or we lose the game, it's close, or we end up winning the game. And so that's the part that was very frustrating to me, as you already know, as I expressed my concern for those games during the season.
Yeah, man, I agree with you. And I believe Ayton takes us to another level. I'm not saying a championship level, not saying that. But I'm saying I believe with Ayton, Trey, and Murray, I think we're a legitimate threat to finish top 3 in the East. Depending if we can fix our defensive issues, which, I mean, at the end of the day, we need the players to play better. On the defensive side of the ball, make better decisions on the defensive side of the ball. I see, and I know people saying Ayton, man, let me tell you something. People sit here and say Ayton does this, does that, but sometimes you got to figure out why is he upset with Monty Williams? Why is he upset?
Yeah, I agree with you with the issues you said. I know I cut you off. Go ahead and finish. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know the issue you said, you know what I mean? Like these dudes just brought in Bradley Beal. Can you imagine your shot attempts now going from like 12 to 13 to like 9 and 8? I read something and heard on the radio, on NBA radio or series, that they said that if DeAndre Ayton is there, you have to be willing to play your role to get 9 to 10 shots a game. Bro, who signs a $130-40 million contract and expect 8 shots a game? Like you're going lower and lower as far as the talent pool and as far as the impact of the game. They just want you to play defense and put back in lobs and get that. Like, come on, man. You're doing that dude a disservice at 23, 24 years old, man. He comes to Atlanta, if hypothetically, when he comes to Atlanta, he automatically inserts himself as the de facto number 2 role right there. And you can argue that would be Quinn Snyder's best collection of top tier talent with DeJounte, Trey, and Ayton than he ever had in Utah. Because he had Donovan and he had Rudy Gobert, but Ayton, Murray, and Trey Young, that's a hell of a combo to have in the Eastern Conference. You can make some noise with that.
and it's gonna give Quinn a big that can actually score the ball, which
Exactly.
Gobert couldn't do for him in Utah. You feel me? And
Yep. Mhm.
and you know, people. The funny thing is, people like nitpicking. They keep nitpicking, but at the end of the day, you know, we can go through the whole team and you can find a flaw on everybody on the team, right? So like when people say, "Oh, he upset, he a quitter, he don't do this, he don't do that." Listen, the numbers ain't lying. The dude averaged
18 to 10.
18 and 10 last year, and he was the what, third option, if that.
Third, fourth option. Yeah, he was third,
Because
fourth option.
you have, especially when KD got there. So
Yeah, man.
right, and then they mad because I think that was one time when KD or somebody told him he's supposed to go rebound the ball, and Ayton was looking at them like, "You go get it. You the one shooting the shit all the damn time. You go get the rebound." You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what they say in basketball? Reward your people. So you want him, because see, the difference is this: Capella don't need the ball because he can't do nothing with it. That's why
Absolutely
he don't care.
nothing.
But when you got somebody like, I don't understand how you get knocked by fans because you want the ball. Like when you think he want the ball because he feel he can contribute. And I believe you get him here, you feed him as the number 2 option, right? I bet you get a whole new Ayton out of that. You know, for some reason people don't want to see it like that. They just see, oh, he's a quitter, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what they told me today, Juan, they said he's a quitter. You know what I told him? I said, you ain't say nothing when Quinn Snyder quit on Utah and hightailed it out of there. he a quitter, but you giving him a pass. So I mean,
man, I think Ayton, like, bro, he, like I said, they just added Bradley Beal. Do you like? Can you just see how demoralizing this is? This dude's out, you know, all right, we're finna go on a new season. Chris Paul gone, so now I'm the number 3, you know, option now. This dude, the number 4 option. You got 2 23-point plus scores on your team. Where the hell is he supposed to get the ball? Those 3 are averaging 80.7 points a game by themselves. When is he supposed to shoot the ball? He comes here with Trey, it'll be the best point guard he's probably played with ever. And this is no discredit to Chris Paul, who's a great point guard, but he's also in his latter years. He's not the Chris Paul of 22, 23 years old no more. He's playing with Trey Young.
Yeah, and
playing with Trey Young. He's 27 and 10 right now.
And also, you know, I was reading, they saying Ayton mad because Monty Williams told him he was gonna get the ball more. Yeah, Monty Williams told him that, and they not getting him the ball. See, this is what I don't understand, right? So he not getting the ball. The coach said he gonna get it. He get mad, and then people be like, "Well, you got to be a professional and play through it." He was playing through it the whole season. He played through it the whole season. He was upset. He not getting the ball. He not getting the opportunities. But then over here with John Collins, they be like, well, he got to demand the ball. He got to do something with it. So I'm like, with some people, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Okay? At the end of the day, let's be real. Look at the talent. Is said player better than what we have? Yes. Point blank, period. You can't tell me. There's no way you're going to sit here and tell me a Kongwu and Capella is a better overall basketball player than DeAndre Ayton. Now, you can sit there and say, well, Okongwu's a better on-ball defender. Okay, that's one for him. Who's the overall better freaking player?
Yeah, Ayton.
Who make your team better? Ayton. So I don't understand why people be coming up in here with this nonsense where he's a quitter. Man, stop the nonsense. Stop the nonsense. Trade, go get this guy. How many times do I say go get disgruntled players? Because they're easier to get.
Yep.
They can be half a pennies on the dollar. And guess what? Make an offer. Phoenix has no leverage. None.
They have none. Zero. Yep.
Make an offer. And guess what? Like I said earlier, if they don't take it, but we just keep it moving at the end of the day. But let's not sit here and act like he not better than what we have. point blank. Period. You feel me?
Yeah,
You gotta-
he come in and he automatically give us what's up, Mike. He come
What up,
in
what up?
and he does establish a post threat automatically. He can shoot the ball. You can't teach 7-1. I think him being disgruntled coming here, you know what I mean, fresh outtake on the NBA, fresh outtake on a new team, knowing his roles, knowing he's going to be the number 2, number 3 scoring threat, knowing he's going to get the ball from Trey at places that he like it. I think you see him grow. I think that 18 goes to like 21, 22. Those rebounds go from 10 to 12. Now you got 22 and 12, and you got a all-star starting center for the Eastern Conference, man.
especially all them bricks that's going to be coming off from these threes we about to be missing again this year. Salute to the homies in the chat, man. Cujo up in the building. Shout out my homies, my Mav homies up in here. Rail TGK up in the building. Salute Rayan, a Mavs fan. Hey, listen, Mavs fan, I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. What y'all listen? Y'all want Capella? You can have him. Give me that 10th pick. And I don't know what else y'all got over there, man, to be honest with you. But
Not
and then
much.
you know what? I don't even want the 10th pick. Damn, every time I look up, we got to get another damn rookie on this goddamn team, bro. Rookie. Develop.
That was Mike
Man.
talking about earlier. He's like trade on rookies.
Go get me a winner, dog. You know what? Go get me. I ain't gonna say a winner. Get me proven talent. Proven talent.
I ain't got no time for that.
You feel me? What's good, Mike? Talk to me, my guy.
Yo, what up, fellas? What up, man?
What's up, man?
I just be in the chat trolling a lot of times when I am in the chat, bro. So, but now for real though, man, I don't want 2 quitters on the team, dog.
Trade the other quitter. Give me the 7'1" guy.
So you gonna trade Trey? Then what you gonna do with Ayton? Your whole point about Ayton is putting them with Trey.
I got DeJounte Murray. He'll pass on the ball.
Oh, okay. I mean, real talk though, Ayton would get the ball like he want because I mean, come on, man. Like Trey ain't the point guard who throw the ball in the post, bro. You feel me? Like,
because there's nobody to throw it to.
You say it's nobody to throw it to. Seriously,
Mike, would you throw Mike? If we was playing ball and you brought the ball down, would you feel comfortable throwing it to Capella so he can work?
Are you talking about Clint? I'd throw the ball to Dre or JC in the post. I would.
We gave it to what's his name?
They don't be in the post.
Gallinari.
But again, that's something else too, though. You said they don't be in the post, but you say, well, he ain't necessarily give it to Gallo. He would give it pass it to Gallo. Gallo sometimes would be at the 3-point line, and Gallo would back the guy down. And a lot of times Trey might not be on the court with Gallo, and Gallo would just do it himself or whatever. So it's just like the type of assist Trey trying to go by. And then too, it's Quinn's system, man. I don't know, man, but hey, I don't know. I mean, ain't like I'd be bad at it. I mean, it is what it is. Me personally, bro, we already talked about this, dog. Like scoring not a issue. Scoring not really the issue. Like we need hard-nosed defense first guys. Of course, guys who been in the league a little bit though, but man, we need more hard-nosed defense is your DNA. Ayton not hard-nosed, and I don't necessarily think he's a defensive first type guy. Like when nothing else is going right my way or whatever, like I'm looking to lock down, I'm looking to dominate, defensively and stuff like that. And me personally, I'm just saying it's like you need as many of those type of guys around Trae Young. You need hard-nosed guys, man. We need hard-nosed guys, and Ayton don't fit that vote for me.
I agree with you, Mike.
You said where you gonna get them at?
Yeah, where they at? Who's available?
Who available? I mean, shoot, I ain't really looking at the stuff right now, but a lot of times those guys be not necessarily named guys. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody said in the chat, I think it was DC, but like it ain't always about points. You feel me? Like it's not necessarily always.
It's not.
Points. And again, like I said, scoring ain't necessarily our issue. We've talked about that plenty of times. Even under Nate, it was like scoring ain't too much the issue. It's the fact that we ain't getting stops. It's the fact that we ain't got guys consistently like trying to win 50-50 balls. We ain't got guys who like consistently like take pride on the defensive end of the ball. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a lot of times been our downfall more than like scoring.
I'm with you, but you know what, Mike? You know what? I came to a realization today, man. We ain't gonna get no better defensively.
Hey, bro,
So
I'm a real talk though.
we need to put up 130 a night.
Say Quinn also seemed like he don't want to because shoot, the whole staff, offensive guys, according to what everybody's been saying.
Except one guy.
That's crazy. So they ain't even investing in defense, in my opinion. So I mean, hey, you're right, bro. I mean, I guess
we got a whole bunch of developmental coaches though.
They develop offense. That's what they're supposed to develop.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll be scoring up and down the court.
Hey, we need to put up 130 a night, bro.
Probably 135, 140. So we gonna give up 130, bro. We gonna give up 130. We giving up 125 to 130. It probably is, man.
Hey, you remember that stretch last year where we was just giving up like 120 a game, and we had like towards the end of the season, we like, God, dog, bro, we putting a 135, and it's 135, 131 against Washington.
Yeah, that's sad, bro.
And it went right into the playoffs. We gave up 120 to Boston. That was the average 120 in the playoffs in Boston.
That's crazy, bro. Like that, and that's the playoffs, man. Like playoffs, you're supposed to get better defensively, and it's supposed to slow down. Like, bro, like why are we giving up? Like, and a lot of that comes to like Quinn. Like we already know we're gonna lead the league in 3-point attempts next season. That's like book it. That's gonna happen, and that's gonna lead to like giving up more points too, bro. Because when you breaking threes, what's those? Most of the time, it's long rebounds, so therefore there's gonna be a lot of breaks, man. Them boys gonna have to be sound defensively, getting back in transition and stuff like that, because it's gonna be a lot of long rebounds.
Listen, man. I didn't gave up on the defense, bro. I'm waving the white flag. I mean, come on, Mike. How long we been screaming defense, man? All right, I'm waving the white flag, man.
I can't help it, bro. I'm
waving the white flag.
Bro, we gotta play some defense, man. We ain't gonna make it, dude. I think Quinn, now that he has an all season, now he got his people in place. Now he goes through and he looks at what our strengths and weaknesses are. He gonna have a better plan, because I have to give him credit. In the regular season, Quinn was number one offensive and defensively his last year before he departed to go
before he quit.
He lost in the playoffs.
True. He had Rudy though. Rudy was like what, 2-3-time defensive player of the year now.
Maybe
three-time defensive player of the year.
Yeah, he pulled some white jump with him.
Maybe he could turn Ayton into that.
I don't know if he can turn Ayton into that, bro. Rudy is a defensive first guy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
that's something to work with.
Well, maybe not a defensive player of the year, but maybe one of the top defensive bigs. I believe if you feed Ayton, his defense will come with the offense. That's what I believe.
I mean, that's the whole.
And y'all remember, man. Utah had a bunch of specialists on their team, man. You had Joe Ingles, who can handle the ball, who can shoot from outside, who can post up, who can create. You had Bogdanovich, who can shoot from outside, who can create. You had Murray, also all-star. Rudy just played his part, defensive player of the year. Derek Favors, Hassan Whiteside, Royce O'Neal. He had a bunch of specialists on that team, man. They could do multiple things. We don't have that, man.
Yeah, we do. We got Bogey.
No, bro.
Bogey specialist.
Bogey. I mean, the guys he named, I wouldn't necessarily classify them as specialists. One, I'll say they multiple. Like you name them, baby, to do multiple things. A specialist is Kyle Korver. All he do is shoot.
We got. Hold on, let me think.
They had a better run. Royce O'Neal, he gonna go defend.
Okay, we could get
Rudy
Hunter.
with Hassan. I mean, that's a team that was built to kind of do that. Like it's something to work with. Like we need more defensive hard-nosed guys. I don't want to talk about no draft picks. So when y'all start talking about that, I'm gonna be quiet. I don't care about no draft picks. AJ and JJ are my rookies, bro. AJ and JJ are my rookies.
And don't forget,
he ain't gonna do nothing but go to College Park, bro. It ain't no room for him.
Don't forget, Mike. Don't forget about Tyrese Martin we got last year.
Tyrese Martin coming. Yeah,
he got Tyrese Martin, and then too they made that move for that other guy who played like the 2 guard or whatever. He in College Park already. You feel me? I don't know his name. I forgot his name, but
I believe this, man.
We need some Rough Riders.
Yeah, that's what White Mike was saying earlier today, man, on the space, man. We need Rough Riders, man. But
I forgot we got Vic, and I want Vic to get some runs. So screw a rookie. I want Vic, you know what I'm saying, to do something. Develop Vic for me.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Listen, man, I'm with you. I don't want a rookie. I'm done with rookies, bro. I mean, we don't even got time. We We don't got minutes for the young dudes that we got. So
well, package them off and get another start in.
That's one more forward, one or something like that.
What's
you know?
that?
He ain't
What's
got
that?
necessarily be a star, but if you can pull something like because the Hawks have done this 2 times over. I've said this before. We've gotten guys who wasn't stars and they became stars in Atlanta, meaning all-stars. The first one was Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson was not an all-star before Atlanta. He came to Atlanta and he became a perennial all-star. You feel me? The other one was Paul Millsap. Paul Millsap was not an all-star before in Atlanta. He came to Atlanta and he played into being an all-star. You can do that. You feel me? You can do that, but yeah, I mean, I prefer those type moves or something like that. You feel me?
Bro, I like Kristaps Porzingis, but I know a lot of people don't like him for the injury history and all that, man. But I just
want KP for a minute, but yeah, I'm with you.
That dude, that's a different element. That's a different element, man. That's 7'3" that can post up, shoot outside, and can be a secondary center at times when you need to play small ball.
And help side block shots, bro. And that more so fit Crazy Quinn jack up 3 system, bro.
What about did he opt out? Did he opt out?
He's waiting for a contract. Yeah, he's unrestricted.
Oh, we should kick
the tires. Injury prone.
Yeah, man, but White Mike, he had his best season as an NBA as a pro last year, averaging 24 and like 10 and 11, man.
How many games he played last year?
How many games he played?
He played his most games. He played 65, 66 games last year. That was his best season since his rookie season, as far as injuries concerned.
You may be right because I don't watch the damn Wizards, but
he up there. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, 65 games with Hunter, that's a celebration right there.
Hell yeah, he's playing 65 games.
Hunter plays 70 games. We over here popping Dom Perignon.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I like Kristaps. You move Capella, you move Collins, you bring Kristaps in there. You know what I mean? Get us some hard-nosed veterans that can pull up that backup power forward position. You might be working with some right there, man.
I wonder what that number would be.
I don't know.
You're probably looking at about, if I'm guessing off the top of my head,
cheaper than Ayton, right?
You're probably looking at, you're talking about Porzingis, right?
Porzingis slightly cheaper than Ayton, right? Or not?
Yeah, because you're looking at about 30 million per year, because he just opted out of 31 million. So
he ain't gonna take less?
Probably not. Well, probably not. 30 million for a guy like him, it's gonna be about your average for a pseudo number 3-2 type player. I mean, Murray gonna get 30 million. So Jordan Poole's at 28. So people like Murray gonna
he ain't even a
full contract. Well, he's just a one-time all-star. That's it. But Porzingis, Ayton is at what? Ayton making 34 million, I think, this year. 34 million.
Is it Ayton?
Yeah, I think Ayton making 34 million, if I remember correctly. Porzingis opted out of 31. So I mean,
bro. I heard you earlier on talking about that jump, man. The reason why, as a fan, it's like you don't respect quitters and stuff like that is because of that right there, dog. Like I get it. Like we hooping. And we all playing for free. You be like, man, bump these fools. I ain't finna be doing this crap. But, bro, pay me 34 million, bro. I'll crash the boards. And figure out some other way to score. Exactly. I mean, maybe I'm just talking from my standpoint, but that's why fans can't quite get with it, bro. $34 million, bro. You want to sit there and cry and whine or something like that, bro?
But you got to understand, Mike. You got to understand. He didn't want to be there for 34 million. He didn't want to be there.
I get it. I'm just
that's why he went. That's why he signed the offer sheet with Indiana. Indiana said, we gonna make you a focal point. That's why he signed that offer sheet. Phoenix, first of all, Phoenix let him test the market. So right then, that's telling you they didn't even think he was worth 34 million, right? They didn't even believe that, or they wouldn't have let him test the market. But then they matched the offer. So if I'm Ayton, I'm pissed off now because I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, I want to leave. You don't want me anyway. You only matched the offer because you didn't want to lose me for nothing. So now he comes back, and he's already disgruntled before the season start. So now you added KD. That's less touches. Now you got Bradley Beal. He going to get even less touches. So I can't be mad at a guy who feels he can contribute more than just 10, 12 rebounds and 2 block shots.
Who better defensively, KP or Ayton?
Oh shit. I mean, I'm not.
That alone make me want KP.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know, so I'll say this. I'll say this.
That hesitation make me want to lean KP way though.
KP will give you more offensively. I can guarantee you that.
Well,
because I would say KP will be more versatile. You could play him all over the court,
bro. We know Quinn want to jack up threes.
Y'all tell me how the hell KP didn't work with Luka.
Because Luka's selfish.
Because Luka ball dominant.
Yeah, and Trae Young.
No, but Rick Carlisle did exactly what they did to John Collins. He told KP go stand in the corner. That's what KP was doing, standing in the corner.
I'm just saying, ain't nobody more ball dominant than Trae.
That's what his issue was. KP was just standing in the corner. I mean, Rick Carlisle wasn't being creative. Now I don't know. We got my Mav homies up in here. Maybe one of them will come up here and tap in with it. My boy Rayan, TGK up in here. They got Mavs fans.
I'm assuming we put him at the 4 and let Okongwu play the 5.
But to me, with KP and Double O,
it's positionless.
Exactly. It's a interchangeable type thing. You just playing ball. Double O is probably gonna guard the best whoever out the 4 and 5, regardless. You feel me? If the 4 is a more offensive guy, whatever, Double O gonna be on. It's the 5 more offensive person, he probably be on them. Versus, KP get the lesser or whatever and play off ball in the sense that he can do his little off ball. I mean, weak side help block shots and stuff like that. But again, we gonna lead the league in 3-point shot attempts. I know for a fact KP shoot better than Ayton from 3.
Oh, he damn well.
I mean, he shoots better than Ayton.
You can't tell me that Ayton is just so much better than KP on defense. I'm like, man, I'd rather get KP.
Yeah, man, that motherfucker shot our lights out the last time we played.
I'll say this.
Yeah, he did.
I would say this. I'll call him even on defense only because I haven't watched a lot of Wizards games and Suns games to really say who's better. But Porzingis is probably 3 times better offensively than Ayton. He gives you way more options offensively and defensively. You could pretty much
rebounds.
KP can rebound.
I just want to make sure that's what we need. We need a 4 his size that can rebound and hit threes. I mean, we do.
Well,
I love it.
I'll take KP.
I ain't even thought about him.
Matter of fact, that's a good one, Mike, because like I said, if he opted out, but I forgot. The problem is we don't have no cap space.
Well, we got to get rid of some guys.
Dump that salary, bro.
We got to
go to work.
We got to dump salary. We got to clear 31 million.
Landry better be cooking.
Yeah, or do a sign and trade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe Travis look out for us.
Okay, my Mav homie said Porzingis averages were the same with Luka. The problem with KP, he can't dominate in the post. Okay.
Well, we don't want to dominate in the post. We got a Okongwu for that. I need him hitting the 3 and rebound.
Well, I mean, KP can give you KP. I mean, he'll walk in 2010 guy. I mean, he been 20. Well, I think in New York he was 20-8 in New York.
How many years? How old is he?
Oh, I was just about to say that.
He's still under 30, right? What do you like, 28? 27?
If he under 30, he close. He 29 close. Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, anybody know? Or you can look it up.
I'll look it up real quick.
But, me personally, I've been wanting KP for a good minute. I think before he went out, I used to try and move JC for him. And then fans used to be like, man, I don't want no KP, not over JC, when everybody was still stupid high on JC or whatever. I'm like, bro, y'all crazy.
Shit. He only 27.
Yes, he ain't even 28 yet. So yeah, bro, like, man, that man he's at his prime. What, the prime is like what, 27 to like 32 or something?
This dude got a 7'6" wingspan.
Yeah, y'all better watch out. He may be wanting 35, 40.
Oh, my bad. He opted out of 33 million. My bad. So
he gonna want 35, 40.
Or he might want to. I think he only opted out really because he didn't want to be on the rebuilding Wizards. That's my opinion. Obviously, he gonna want a longer deal. He probably gonna want maybe 3 to 4 years, but he's still young, 27. That's young.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? But once again, we don't have any cap space, so we're gonna have to do a sign and trade or get a third team to take on
JC
to take on some salary. JC, if you can clear JC and Capella, get them moved. That's 21. Wait, John at 24, I think. 23, 24. Capella at 20. That'd be enough to clear it. And then you go get KP, and then we sign our draft picks. But
hey man, about all that. Get KP. I don't care that he can't post up or whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure he can. I'm pretty sure he can do something decent more often than not. But like I said, man, I watched us against Boston. We ain't trying to post crap, bro. They want to leave that paint open for Trey and DJ, basically.
5 out, baby.
And KP can do that.
Okay, the homie DC said KP hasn't officially opted out yet. He hasn't decided. I think he gonna opt out. He ain't gonna want to sit on that losing ass Wizards team.
Yeah,
I mean, they rebuilt it from scratch, man. They blowing it up. So I don't know if he is 27. Bro, so
the league is getting stupid long. We need to get us one of them stupid long dudes who can do stuff, bro. You feel me? You ain't got no disagreement from me, man. Yeah, I know.
I'm JC. I get rid of all them motherfuckers for him. I'll start shipping motherfuckers out. Y'all got me confused. I'll ship a motherfucker out in a minute. I'm about winning and having an opportunity to win an NBA title. The rest of that shit is bullshit to me.
Hey, that's what I said, man. Hey, y'all know my motto. I'm open for business, dog. Ain't nobody safe. If I'm the GM, I'll listen to all offers.
And I'll throw Murray's ass in there too if I have to. I'll get another shooting guard if I got to.
Hey, what if you move like JC and Clint and whatever else you gotta do, and then your new 4 or 5 in the sense is like Pascal and Pascal and KP.
Man, I'll take that today.
Wait, say that again.
I don't know how you do it. I'm just talking. I'm just saying, like JC and Clint gone, and whatever else you got to do, but you got Pascal and KP as your new 4 or 5.
I'll send them motherfuckers out today. Take a pick. I'll line them up. Pick the one you want. I'll pay for the ticket. Get the ass there. You give me that lineup.
You pretty much, yeah. We pretty much will have to gut the team. We not gonna have no AJ, no JJ. I would think because you're gonna have to get one of them up to the Raptors.
Yeah. AJ, his pop up there.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Let's say it out loud. Murray, Trey, Porzingis, Siak. I ain't even lying, bro. If we pull something like that off, bro,
yeah. Bro, go 4 alone, bro. Just
I'm betting. If
Trey,
we pull something,
Trey, DJ, Pascal, and KP. Yeah, fit the rest in, bro.
Hell, there'll be motherfuckers coming from all over to take the minimum on that team.
Hey, if we pull something like that off, man, I'm betting Vegas, bro. I'm going to Vegas and put me a bet down.
What?
If we end up having KP, Pascal, Trey, and we kept Murray, hey, I'm putting money down in Vegas. Hey, shout out my homeboy Show Low, man. He clowning me, man. Cause listen, I was on Twitter. And this dude got some little phony account.
I saw that shit.
Yeah, NBA insider, man. I was like, man, let me live, bro. Let me enjoy the little trades that I like, man. Let me just enjoy it. You feel me? That it was like 8 deal to get Ayton to Atlanta. I was like, man, let me enjoy that for a bit, man.
That's getting Pritchard and Ayton.
Yeah, you know,
shit.
I think I saw that too.
Yeah, shit. But what about
trying to screw us?
Man, listen. Now, if we ended up trading with Dallas, right, and getting that 10th pick,
I agree with Ryan.
I'm gonna be so upset, man. I'm gonna be so.
See, I ain't down for that shit. I ain't down for that.
Man, listen. I like Lively.
Yeah, but he 2 or 3 years away.
That's what I've been trying to tell people, man.
Yeah, he's too light. He's only 215 or something. He ain't ready for no NBA yet, man.
Maybe if we got maybe if Trey was like in year 3, that's different. But bro, I'm telling you, man,
I'm like
keep
Mike,
messing around.
I'm like LeBron, and then fuck them picks. I gotta get in the playoffs, and I gotta motherfucking win.
Yes,
y'all
man.
can have the picks later.
I don't get why Hawks fans still talking about that. Then it's number 15, man. Like, come on.
15 don't mean shit. I give up motherfucking top 5 to get a veteran that can play.
I mean, I probably would be considering that, bro. If we had a top 5 pick,
Hell yeah.
number 2 or something, I like, bro, trade that whole for a star.
I'd be doing just what I'd be doing just what Houston's doing, saying, "Oh, I'll take Brandon Ingram. You can have number 2 or 3. You can have whichever." Man, give me a sure thing over these damn rookies any day.
Hey, man, listen. That's what Portland was trying to do with that third pick. They're trying to trade for a star to play with.
I believe they're going to do it. I believe they'll do it before it's over.
I don't think nobody going to give up nobody worth a damn no, man. Because I don't think nobody. You know,
I think the Pelicans are going to give up something. They're going up there.
Yeah, Dame ain't trying to play with no rookies like that, bro.
I think the Pelicans are going to trade.
I doubt it. They ain't giving up Zion. So, I mean, they ain't giving up Brandon Ingram.
Shout to threaten they supposed to trade him, man. By the draft,
you saw Elon Musk and them shut her Twitter down.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna say you see my response. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump on my crypto soapbox real quick though. But hey, man, it's the importance of blockchain, and I guarantee you, social media will be on blockchain and decentralized not too long from now, man, because of stuff like that. You feel me? I mean,
hey, man,
it is what it is. It's her right to act the fool.
I mean, she can. I ain't listen.
She damn well doing it.
Listen, like I tell cats, man, I don't care what a player fucking do. Long his ass give me like you give me 25 or 10, you can go. I don't care if you spend $100K on a tramp.
Zion only issue was he ain't go to the school of Lou. You feel me? If he went to the school of Lou, he would have been straight.
You give and God rest his soul. You give me Kobe Bryant, he can choke any bitch he want.
Hey, listen.
Get him in my team. Get that motherfucker over here and let him play.
Hey, Kobe, like the perfect example. Listen,
that's why
they are. Everybody hated Kobe. Kobe Bryant.
Exactly.
He won a couple championships.
That shit was over.
Hey, cats get in your ass. You bring that up. Hey, what you thinking on Kobe like that?
Yeah.
When they come, listen, I don't care what Zion want to be a trick. I don't care what he be. He gonna be a trick. You be a trick for 25 and 10 a night. Be a trick. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of those fans. I'm one of those fans, man. Like, I don't care. Listen, I don't care what a player does in his off time, as long as he ain't doing no stuff with no kids or no arse stuff to no women. I don't care what he doing. I don't care if he playing with guns on the internet. I don't care.
See, these guys, let me tell you the ones that care are the young bucks that hadn't suffered through this losing shit for 30 years that I've suffered from, and they want to sit here and say, "Oh, we got to build like Matt's always. We got to build talent. We got to put talent around. We got to develop. Man, I'm tired of motherfucking developing.
Ain't nobody got no time for that, Matt.
I ain't got no time for development.
I got no time for no development.
Yeah, man, we too old for development, man.
We got Trae Young in his prime.
Started to rebuild, bro. Like we just not too long ago had 60-win team, and then went into the rebuild mode where we at now. We got Trae. Man, bump all that. You got Trae. Like make this team and then let's go win something, man.
That's the only way Trae's gonna stay too. We got to show Trae. We don't give a damn about those picks.
Exactly, man.
We bringing in stars and here, get the hell out of here. We bringing stars up in this mother.
Yep.
That's what we need.
Yeah, man. Like, man, that's what I was saying, man. At least you know if you make a trade for a K-Pill, you make a trade for Ayton, that shows Trey, we trying to put some legit talent around you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Why you think Mark Cuban be doing the crazy moves he do? You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Kyrie thing, they say it didn't work, but at the end of the day, like I tell people, man, you got to respect him for doing it. You know, at least he's trying to win. Now, I know my guy Real and them probably feel some type of way, but from the outside looking in, when you dealing with an owner like we have, he owned a team for 8 years and they ain't never been in the luxury tax. So, I mean, like, when I see somebody like Mark Cuban making a trade for Kyrie Irving, if it work or don't work, as a fan, first of all, when the trade happens, you excited. Like, oh, we got Kyrie. And then, you know, you hope it works. But for us, it's, oh, my God, we just traded Kevin Huerter. We got Mo Harkless.
Yeah, exactly. Motherfucker ain't
the Gordon, bro. We got Aaron Gordon. Not Aaron Gordon. What's his name? We got the Holiday Boys.
I'm mad about that still, bro. Don't bring that up, bro. We traded a starter for two dudes that ain't even in the league. Well, one that didn't even play in the league last year.
No, ain't even in the league.
And then we ain't even keep Justin, bro.
That he's so sorry. He's so sorry that he didn't even go to China.
Bro, come on, bro.
That
We traded
motherfucker
the
so
star
far
for
he didn't
that,
go to
bro.
Canada.
I
Man.
heard
Like, that's so
Taiwan.
much trade.
I heard he couldn't make Dwight's Taiwanese team, man.
Hell no, he couldn't, man.
That's crazy, bro.
That's what I'm
crazy,
saying.
man.
I'm tired of these little nickel and dime trades, man. Fuck these nickel and dime
Yeah,
trades.
man. Go take that risk, man. Spend that bread, bruh.
Do something, bro.
Somebody got to bring a title here, man.
I'm gonna tell you, if they do trade for Ayton, I'm getting his jersey. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm telling you
I
that.
know you
straight
on
up.
Ayton, bro. Like you said, you been on Ayton or whatnot. I mean,
I'm
I won't be mad at it. I won't be mad at it, but I hope he, play ball.
I'll take a KP. Hey, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. But if we go out here, man, and we trade Capella for Bertans and the 10th pick, bro, I'm not gonna be excited for no Case and Wallace. See, that's what Matt be doing that stuff, man. Matt be like, we're gonna get Case and Wallace, and I'll be like, bro, it's gonna take him 3 years to develop. So, like, what we supposed to do during that time? Just hope we a playing team again and stuff like that.
I stopped paying attention to all the draft prospects soon as Grant Nelson said that he wasn't coming out and he transferred. That jump pissed me off. I was like, God, mother. I thought that I figured that we could get him if he came out right now. So
he coming to
Lord, I mean, he's going to Alabama, man. So the next draft. I'm gonna be like top 5. You say
the boy Cat not available, Lord. He not available, man. Minnesota came out this morning. They said they not trading him. They gonna run it back with him, Ant-Man, and Gobert. They said it this morning.
See, I'm in Tuscaloosa. I got season tickets to Bama. I'll be watching that boy.
Oh yeah, I might try and tune in and catch him at least on TV and stuff. I like his game for real though, man. I was like, dang, but he coming out.
I like Keontae George out of Baylor, man. That kid tough, man. I'm trying to tell cats, man. I'm trying to if we stay at 15, get him. I mean, the dude only 19. Send his ass to College Park. Let him play down there.
That's
him and Tyrese Martin, they could run together down there because they ain't playing in Atlanta. Okay. Yeah. What you think about Jalen Johnson, man?
Jalen gonna play.
What you expect from Jalen Johnson?
Well, I don't. If JC's here, that's gonna be a problem for him. If JC's here, because if JC's here, y'all say what you want to. JC start. Yeah, I mean that's true. I believe he's starting over. Because until you see that, until Jalen shows that he can hit a 3, because I mean, y'all remember last year, them motherfuckers just left his ass wide open. I watched it. Motherfucker had like 8 jump shots in a row, couldn't hit shit. You can't put him out there, man. You cannot put him out there until he gets a shot.
Not long like that.
Hey, that's why I was like, when they put the video up of him on Twitter doing the little swipe move through the lane, I was like, we already know he could do that. Where the 3-point shooting at? I need to see that.
Hey, Damon, that's like the previous offseason. Remember on Twitter, I forgot what it was. They shared Deandre. They were like,
I've been to tell you,
he was shooting shots. Like we seen him knock down shots before. Yeah. I want to see this fool dribbling.
They showed him dribbling. They showed Deandre dribbling those 2 damn balls like this. And shit, and I'm like, hell, can he just let him dribble one? The motherfucker got pan hands. You throw it to him, it bounces off. It hurts a kid in the front row, man. I'm tired of that shit.
He said pan hands, though, Mike. Pan hands, Mike.
He got pan hands, man.
Pan hands. That's funny.
I mean, I'm ready to make a move. Let me tell you something. If he wants my respect, he best come out of this damn draft with a veteran. A couple of veterans that's gonna put us over. He come in here with some young rookies that are gonna be in College Park. I don't want to hear no shit out of Landry Fields the rest of the time I'm here. I don't, because that ain't gonna do us no good next year.
You see that Damon draw a link?
I see it. RG up in the building.
Yeah, man.
White Mike and Farrell ready. They ready for Hunter to go, bro.
Yeah,
man, Mike knows it. Mike's seen him run into people when he drives and fall out and dribble off his foot. That shit's real. I ain't making that shit up. That shit is real.
Making it up. We all seen it. Farrell said he already rented the U-Haul truck. He's been paying for it.
And I love for him to be successful, but I'm telling you, he ain't a 3, he ain't a 4. He's in between, and I'm so tired of having tweener motherfuckers everywhere on this team.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. Matt want him at the 4 so bad, and I'm like,
man, he ain't physical enough to be at the 4.
He don't rebound good enough either.
No. What's good, RJ in the building? What's good, my guy?
Hey, what's up, fellas, man? What up?
We
First thing I want to
putting
say,
up.
first thing I want to say is this, man. I did like the take y'all had. I believe it was yesterday, man, when y'all were talking about seeing what John Collins can do under Snyder. I'm actually down for that, man. Y'all know I be back. Y'all know I've been killing John.
What you went?
Yeah.
You must went to church Sunday or something.
No,
But
man.
yeah, you know,
Just if you think about it, right, RJ? If you pause and think.
This is what I did, man.
Hey, hold on,
Hey.
guy. Before
Hold
RJ say something.
Yeah.
The reason I said that is probably a month and a half ago. RJ was so mad at John Collins.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell
He
y'all,
said
man.
he called him a B.
Say him and Juan was going off. Because you remember Juan had said something positive, and then next thing you know, he made
That's
Juan.
because I told Juan. Remember,
went
Juan
crazy.
came up here. He was like, JC. And I said, Juan, do not.
Juan started drinking that Kool-Aid like that.
I told him don't do it, man.
Hey, listen, man. There's something to be said when your star player is on the floor and his teammate is helping the other guy up off the floor. That bothered me, man. It still kind of bothered me. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I was listening to what y'all was saying, man, last week. Cause I be watching y'all. I be watching the show like crazy. I like the idea of seeing what Snyder can do with him, man. I really do. I think I really like the idea. I think I actually agree with what Mike was saying. I would love to see John without Clint. I think that would be better for him because you need somebody that can open up the flow for him, though. I would like to see John without Clint, but I do agree with y'all in this aspect. We've been waiting too long for Deandre Hunter to really step up, man. He, in my opinion, is very inconsistent, man. You know, you can't have a star player giving you only 5 points, 4 points, 3 points, and then you got your point guard out rebounding him. I think he would probably be our biggest trade piece. Honestly, I don't really care about the 15 pick, if I'm being honest, because nobody in that draft is coming in starting, number one, because they're not going to be able to start. There's too many top guys in front of them. I think the best thing they can do, if they can, you go out there and you trade for one of these guys that can come in and help you right now. There's a lot of guys out there, man. From what I've been hearing, it sounds like Ayton is on the trade block. I think he's somebody that could come in and help us out at that center position. Now, if you do get Ayton, though, I do think you probably are going to have to let Onyeka go because you're not going to be able to afford paying Ayton and Onyeka. You just can't afford it.
No, you keep Onyeka.
You got to.
You keep him.
You gotta keep him.
And then you extend them. But that's why I said, RJ,
you gotta have a best defender without.
You gotta have a front office. Your front office got to be able to see 1 and 2 years down the line, money wise.
They do.
That way, you know how to move now, so you're not caught. But I'm gonna tell you like this: at the end of the day, if Tony Russell want this team to compete, he gonna pay that. He got to pay the luxury tax. There's no way to get no legit talent and be under the tax. You feel me? And shout out A-Rain. Yeah, we are doing we gonna be live for draft day.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in here doing the draft, man.
We're gonna be live for draft day.
We're gonna be acting a fool up
I was listening to OG.
We're gonna be clowning, my guy.
I was listening to OG Chauncey, man. He was on live probably a few hours ago. And one of the things I posted in the chat was when he was talking, I said, man, listen, you cannot win a championship on a budget, man.
You in New Pack, RJ?
Yeah, I'm in New Pack. Yeah.
How long you been in New Pack?
I just got in there. Like,
okay, I'm about to say you had to. I'm about to say,
we've been
in. I ain't been in as long as Demond, but we've been in there for some years now.
I just got in New Pack City, man. But OG Chauncey, he was talking about like how can the team get better. And my biggest concern is this, man, and it's a huge concern. It's not about the players. It's not about the coaching. And we all talk about it. Bro, you cannot win a championship, man, spending on a budget, man. You can't do it. If you want to win, you're going to have to pay guys. And I mean, you really going to have to pay guys. That's just a fact.
I bet you this. The Warriors contracts, let's say since 2015, that's when they started their run, right?
Right.
Let's just say their total contracts every year was $200 million per year, right? And they paid the tax. I guarantee they still made money due to winning, winning championships, which means what? Selling out arenas. Your fan base gets bigger, more merch being purchased. That's why those dudes out there, the owners of them, like Jacob, whatever his name is, that's why they didn't mind paying. But guess what? That's why now the NBA, with that new CBA coming out starting next season, with those harsh penalties when you pay, when you're a second tier team. So, I mean, you gotta spend the money, man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this too, man. Fellas, man, if it's true that Zion Williams is on the trade block, the Hawks need to be in there. Whether if you sign him or not, the Hawks need to be in the conversation, man. Any top tier player that's on the trade block, we got to be in the conversation. We got to be seeing, hey, man, what young players can I give y'all outside of Trae Young to get this dude in my facility? You know what I'm saying? What's your
thoughts on getting Deandre Ayton to the A? Ayton to the A, hashtag that.
Hey, man, I would love it. And I'm going to tell you why I would love it. We haven't seen the Hawks have a center with offensive capabilities in a long time. Been a long time since we've had a center with some good offensive capabilities. Onyeka still got a little ways to go. He still got a little ways to go. But I think what you're going to get out of Ayton, I think Trae Young could use him better than what the Suns point guard and Chris Paul used him as. I really do. And a lot of people might say, how can you say that? Chris Paul is future Hall of Famer. I think Trae Young has a more likable personality than Chris Paul. So maybe him and Ayton could vibe a little bit better than what him and Chris Paul did, man.
Yo, man, let me say this. Look, I ain't got no question about Ayton's offensive shit. I know you're going to start laughing already. I ain't got no problem with Ayton's offensive shit. But that motherfucker ain't been nothing but soft since he left Arizona. And I am not about to put him in over Double O, who I think's got a little dog in him, and he's getting a little bit more that way as he matures now. So I'm not for running Double O off for Ayton. I'm just not for it. I'm not for it.
Well, but I'm not going to run them. I ain't going to run them off. I'm going to still extend them.
That's what RJ was thinking, that you got to move Double O.
Yeah, I was just thinking you had to move.
No, you gonna have to move.
How you pay both of them?
You got to move Capella.
I'm not for that build, that personality, that makeup with Trae. Like no,
cream cheese. Cream cheese.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
we need a bunch of guys the opposite of that. Like
Ayton to the A. I need that. Listen to me. Hey, wrestler, if you out there, Landry, listen to your boy.
Hey, if we get him, I'm buying that jersey.
Ayton to the A is a game changer.
So you back to play now. You're gonna play both centers all that money.
What both what centers?
Ayton and Double O.
Yeah, I'm extending Double O. I'm keeping O. And at worst, I can use O as a tradable asset.
Okay, that's why I ain't paying them centers. That's why we getting rid of Capella now.
Hey,
well, we getting rid of Capella because Capella's done reached his ceiling. He limited.
So you believe that? Well, we getting rid of Capella for us because wrestler wants to say that tax money.
Well, that's what it come down to at the end of the day. I mean, if he don't spend no money, I mean, we all know. We just talking. We just hoping,
right? I don't really expect the Hawks to do.
Yeah, I told y'all what I think we're gonna do. Really I told you what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna trade somebody, get under the tax, pick it 15,
and run it back.
And then Landry Fields gonna come out and say it, and he's gonna say some shit like this. Well, we had offers, but there was no offers out there that we thought was good enough. Yeah. And then we're gonna run it back with the same dudes,
right?
And guess what we're going to be right here on the post-game live complaining. Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right now, man, Landry is afraid, man. I think Landry, I think he's afraid of losing his job, man. I think Landry that's why I was telling y'all a few days ago, when Landry talks all this collaborative stuff, that to me is just like you already trying to save face. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, if it go wrong, it's on everybody.
I'm with Mike. I want Porzingis before I want Ayton.
Well, you gotta clear.
I would
You
like
gotta,
Porzingis too.
you gotta get the cap space. So
I'd
But
clear
we
it
got to
out.
do that with Ayton too, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it for
Yeah,
Ayton.
you gonna have to do it for Ayton too. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Porzingis.
What's Ayton making
well,
a
no,
year?
I'm not saying we can't do it. I'm just saying, yeah, we got to clear cap space to go get.
Okay.
Listen,
What's
I'll
Ayton
take
making?
I'll take any one of them. I
What's
don't
Ayton,
care.
what's Ayton making? 35?
34.
34.
The
mean,
KP
that's
right there.
gonna be the
KP
same
at
money.
33.
That's gonna be
KP at
around the
33.
same money KP gonna get.
Well, listen, I'll take either one of them at this
Yeah.
point. I
Well,
don't care.
the reason why I like him is we can play him on the out. We can play 5 out or 4 out with KP out there. You really can't do that with Ayton.
And I do like I like KP's attitude a lot better than Ayton, but I'll take either one of them though. I would.
Yeah, because Ayton act like he on his period all the time. That's exactly
Well,
why
that's because he want the ball, man.
But that's what I'm saying. The way
Get the
we
ball.
play and the fit and stuff
He
like
ain't
that,
getting that
KP
ball here.
will get the ball because he can shoot threes, and we finna be jacking a lot of threes, bro.
Trey don't share the ball, man. Trey don't share that shit. Ask DeJounte. He don't share that damn ball.
I mean, not in the way that I feel like Ayton needs to get it. You know what I'm saying? But you're right though. Like Trey gonna do the kickouts. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that nigga, you say Trey on ball hog.
Yeah, he said, hey, I'm gonna play off ball. I'm gonna play off ball. Hell no, I ain't playing off ball. That's what he said.
In Trey's defense, he probably saying, "Hey man, you start making some shots like Kobe Bryant. I'll give your ass the ball. You make some shots down there, and I'll give you the ball."
He ain't gonna do it, man. I'm telling you, that's like
If
asking.
I was
asking Michael
that's what I
Jordan
would
to share
tell
the ball.
folks.
He ain't doing it.
Hey, I'd be like, "Hey John, you want the ball? You make some shots down there. Hey Ayton, you want the ball? You make some shots down there. Hey, Kobe Bryant played like that for years. Won him a few championships playing like that. So, hey.
Here's what I'm saying. Ayton was averaging 17 points and 10 rebounds, I think it was. He ain't getting that. He getting about the same here if he comes here.
I think he come here, he'll give us 22 and 12.
Not if he's splitting time with Double O, he's not.
Double O probably gonna get about 10, 12 minutes, but you're gonna
10 or 12 minutes.
Yeah.
The man and Double O gonna be
Double O gonna ask for a trade. If I was Double O, I'm like, hey man, trade me.
Who the hell said 10 or 12 minutes?
No, I'm just fucking with y'all, man.
God dang, the bud.
But no, I'm gonna keep it real. I think Capella gonna get moved. And if you go back and look toward the end of the season in the playoffs, you could see the shift in the minutes between Capella and Oak. Capella's getting lesser and lesser minutes. So I believe the front office probably think that O is just should be the starting center.
Yeah.
But I mean,
hey man,
Ayton ain't coming here at split time, bro.
I think we can all agree on this. I would not be upset to see Deandre Hunter in another uniform next year. I would not be upset, especially if you can get something for him.
Here's your problem. We don't have a small forward, a true small forward, other than Tyrese Martin, who is unproven, and I don't know if he's ever going to be able to play in the NBA.
I'll tell you this, Mike. I'll tell you this.
We don't have a small.
What I've seen from Deandre Hunter, I will risk it on Tyrese Martin.
My bad, guys. My bad. I think Tyrese only 6'6". My bad.
Tall enough for that small forward.
Yeah, he only 6'6". I thought he was 6'7", 6'8" for some reason.
And he's a little slow.
Hey, go get some of them boys. Hey, who coming out in the draft that play small forward that can ball, man?
Man, I'd rather keep Dre.
Well,
Man, listen.
I'll give you some small forwards.
I'll keep Dre, man. Fuck that draft pick, man.
Let me tell you something, man. If I see that goofy smile running down the court after he get knocked down and bounced,
I'm gonna tell you what he need to do, man. Dre need to cut that fucking afro off his head. That's one.
That's what it is.
What
is
is
don't do that.
afro?
Cut that shit off.
It been the same length for like years.
He need to cut his shit off. John need to grow his shit back.
Hey, that might help because John was
man. Look, DeAndre moves around like the damn tin man who needs some damn oil on his hips. That shit is stiff. He can't. They going Tatum and them motherfuckers going around him like a turnstile, man. I got tired of seeing it. Y'all know he would, and if Matt comes, and let me tell you something. If Matt comes on here and says he can guard 1 through 4, I'm turning this shit off.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you though, DeAndre Hunter, man, it seems like he can only guard guys that play with power. Like any player that plays with finesse, man, they are killing him.
He can't guard the perimeter, man. He not fluid enough. He's
not mobile enough.
He can guard 1 through 4.
But he can guard. He can guard in a sense, like 15 down. He can guard that. I give that to him.
Hey, chat. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all single, Get you a woman who gonna love you like Matt love Hunter. Okay? Get you. Matt will die for Hunter. You hear me? Matt will go on the internet and put it all on the line for DeAndre Hunter.
Hey man,
if your woman don't love you like Matt love Hunter, get you another woman. That's a young player tip right there.
Hey, listen, man. Matt need to get off these players, man, and focus on the Hawks. I'm gonna just say that. Get off the players and focus on the Hawks, man.
That's a good way to put it.
Get off the players. Hey, listen. If you come to me and you tell me, hey man, listen, you can win a championship if you trade these guys, sign me up. Sign me up.
Man, listen.
I don't care if we don't win another championship.
You could bring, bro, let me tell you something. You could bring a prime Michael Jordan here, right?
Matt be talking about.
And if you say, hey, you got to trade to get a prime Michael Jordan,
run it.
Matt would be like, no, you can't. It's not a good fit. I'd be like, what?
We're developing for the future.
Dang, Matt, like when it's like, the future is always the future. Like that's my problem with that jump, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like tomorrow's always tomorrow.
Listen, man. Hey, you put it all on the line, man. My granddaddy say, you put it all on the line, son. If you believe in it, you put it on the line.
All right, family. Yo, I'm about to wrap up the show, man. It's late. We started a late show tonight, man. And I want to only keep it in an hour because I got a date with my wife in the garage. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what time that is.
That's what time it is. I may need to go to the garage. Hell.
Hey, if you ever in Texas, slide through. Why Mike come in the garage, man? Hey, we talk Hawks in the garage. Excuse me. You know what I'm talking about.
Working on the garage.
Hey,
all right. So when are we getting together on draft night? What time is it gonna be?
What time?
Hey, we're going live right when the draft. I'll probably go live maybe 5 minutes before the draft starts.
Oh, let's do that shit about 30 minutes so we can all go crazy.
Okay,
hey, real quick, man. Real quick.
We'll go live 30 minutes before the draft, and we gonna be live at least till the Hawks pick. So that's 15. So
hey, real quick for the chat and everybody on the live right now. Hey man, y'all go check out this kid called Kobe Buffkin from Michigan.
I saw his ass.
Man, he look nice, man.
He look real good at College Park. He'll look real good at College Park shooting that shit.
Yeah,
he'll look real good over there.
Man, I'm telling you, them picks ain't going nowhere.
Where's it gonna be, Mike?
He's gonna be in College Park.
Hey, bro. Hey, say he gonna be on Old Nat. I don't even know what a gym at. What a junk at? Is it on Old Nat? He gonna be on Old National. He gonna be.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. Hey, I'd be happy if the Skyhawks win a championship. I go buy a jersey if the Skyhawks win.
Man, I can't talk shit about the Skyhawks. Who I'm gonna talk that shit with?
Hey, with us. We got that Skyhawk championship.
I gotta have a veteran, man. I gotta have a veteran.
Hey, we're gonna be on Twitter at the Skyhawks parade, championship parade.
All four of them.
Skyhawks win before the Hawks.
And they'll get more fans than the WNBA championship parades, though.
Bro,
them shits be empty than a motherfucker, man.
I'm sorry, I don't watch that shit. I just don't.
Hey,
I know I ain't being correct.
Where John at, man? I need John in here for this segment.
No, John gets stupid now. He gets crazy with it.
Yeah,
he's so mad about that Brittany girl being analytics at Atlanta. He can't stand it.
Hey, yeah, I'm like, why you so upset? She just an analytics person, man. John, like, no,
she can't teach nobody nothing about basketball.
John is crazy, man. Hey, man. Ain't nothing will ever be funny than when Mike and John got into it, boy. You gotta put the ball in the back. John, we know that, John. We know that, John.
He got the same take every night. He's like, you know why we didn't win? Because we didn't make enough baskets. We didn't hit enough.
If y'all can find that video, y'all need to watch that video from start to finish.
Hey, this how you know. Hey, this how you know when Mike turning up, because Mike hit that, he get a high pitched sound.
Yeah, man, he's stupid, man.
Mike hit that high pitch. I'll be like, oh yeah, he turning up right now.
What? Hey, man.
Mike be like, John, we know you got.
Look who making the appearance. How you gonna come on the show when we about to leave? Look who we got here, the youngest in charge, man.
Analyst showed up.
Analyst late ass, man. Analyst, you there?
So you got unmute, boy.
He probably babysitting right now.
He said, "Don't bring me on."
Oh, my bad, Dad. You late as hell, then, analyst. Well, yeah, fellas, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and end it, man. Let me go in here with this. Hold up. We could keep it going if analysts gonna stay on. Hold up, analysts, you gonna stay on? If analysts stay on, then he can just do the show and keep it going a couple more minutes. But I got the roll, man. I got an appointment.
I got an appointment,
and I'm sure you don't want me on the show like this.
No, everybody wants that.
Hey, now that's the all-time great show. Folks gotta find that.
You're gonna fall asleep on the show.
No,
Okay, all right. Well, I'm a dip.
That,
Analyst is
man.
here, guys. So y'all can go and keep it talking if y'all want, man. If y'all Gucci. I'm about to roll chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody on the panel again. Mike, White Mike, RJ. Let me give my shout out. My boy Big Ann in the building. Trouble. Xavier Finisher was up in here earlier. Shout out Craig. Who else we got in here? Tristan in the building. Salute Shay. Salute all my Mavericks fans who tapped in. Make sure if y'all get a chance, tap in with my guy Real, man, on We Talk Mavs, man. They cool cats, him and King. Shout out Xavier. Shout out the #1 Hawks hater, Raj up in the building. Craig. Who else up in here real quick before I ride out of here? I want to make sure I tap in with the homies, man. Am I missing somebody?
Shout out to Bertrain's sorry ass wherever he is trying to get over here.
In Dallas.
Shout out DC up in the building. Shout out Georgia kid that was up here earlier.
Hey,
shout out
Shay. Analyst Kareem in the building. No,
hey, if Kareem up in here, analysts are gonna come on, man. You know, hey, Kareem be getting on the analyst skin, man. Kareem come in here and say one thing, analysts be mad, bro.
Look. You're a horrible human being, Kareem. you know, analysts be having them serious days where he get upset, boy.
when analysts said that, I was like, damn, analysts for real, ain't it? Analyst, that one was from the soul right there, man. Yeah. Oh, that's YQ 1000. Okay, on his sister laptop. Shout out my boy YQ. YQ, hey, that ain't your sister lap. That's YQ. That's your burner. That's your burner account, huh? Yeah, YQ, you trying to front.
You and damn
YQ 1000 on that burner account, man. You feel me? But I'm up out of here, fellas. I catch up with y'all. Don't forget to tap in tomorrow, man. Not tomorrow, but Thursday. Draft night. We gonna be live. Tap in. We gonna have fun, talk mess. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying to be a professional. Okay.
I'll do all the cursing.
Make sure y'all tap in with the gang, man. But I'm up out of here, man. White Mike and Mike up in here. Analysts in the background. They gonna keep it going. I'm gonna catch up with y'all, fellas. Peace, man. I'm about.
Catch a flight.
Yo, man, I didn't think about Porzingis until you brought that up, man. That's a good idea. That really is. That would fit perfectly.
I said thinking fit wise, I think that'll fit. And like I said, I don't see us doing too many like entry post plays type stuff or working the mid range. I mean, which is KP can do, but I know for a fact KP can play the perimeter. Knowing how we played against Boston and how Quinn I think ultimately want to play.
And like you said, you could switch him up. Double O can stay around the basket, or if we have to have it swap up a little bit, that's doable. That is, and it gives us size to make up for double O's lack of size. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just like that whole thing. Look, I doubt we're gonna do what it takes to get him, but that's the kind of thinking that I want to do. We need some size at power forward. And we need, to be honest with you, we ain't gonna get everything. So I'm assuming Deandre gonna be a small forward and be here. But we could really use a real small forward at some point, but can't get everything in one time.
And then I agree with Trouble Man saying Hunter and Murray can be the mid-range guys. Like I feel like you still get that from Murray and Hunter, yeah. And then too, KP definitely allows that space for Trey to get into the paint and work, for him to get all the way to the the goal and hit his floater and all this stuff, and off of that, he can kick out. Like you definitely can't leave KP. You can't leave him. And then
you could even put Sadiq out there, and you couldn't leave either one of them.
Nah, it's gonna be spaced nicely for Trey to get to the bucket, basically. Break down the defense, and if they do try and collapse on him, he kicking it out for threes. That knockdown, like. I'm pretty sure that's the way, Quinn would want to play. I mean, I think that's what we was in a sense doing, in the playoffs against Boston. Now, I'm not necessarily for jacking up a bunch of threes and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna lead the league in 3-point attempts.
That's what I'm saying. We doing it. Whether we like it or
doing it.
not.
Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how we're gonna be playing, man.
We doing it. And I don't think did when was when Quinn was at Utah, when did they draft what's his name, the big center?
Gobert?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Somebody in the chat might have to let us know that one.
Because I'm wondering if how many years he had been there before he got Rudy. And I'm just trying to figure out if that's somebody he really wanted or if they just ended up drafting him. I can't even remember what round he went in.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think he was a lottery pick.
That's what I'm saying. So he may have just, I don't think he really liked playing him. Obviously, they couldn't play him in the playoffs that year. They had to pull him out.
Analyst said 2013 draft. What pick was he? Analyst, if you know, or you can find out. But it was the 27th pick. So again, that's something right there though too, man. Like that's a late pick, man. Like the former guys normally gonna be later. I mean, at least that's the way it's been.
Yeah, I guarantee you that was not his prototypical 5 that Quinn wanted. Obviously, he can play the hell out of defense, and he did that, and it's hard to pull him out when he's doing that kind of stuff. But come playoff time, he was a liability, and I can't believe Quinn's center. He's going to want his guys to be able to hit the 3. I just believe that.
I believe so. I definitely believe so and think that. So
remember he was pumping up Double O to take those 3s.
Yeah.
I'm trying
to think like outside of that, what's another person that may can be that or fit that role at center? You know what I'm saying? Because I see Clint getting moved more so than I see
Cat would fit it. Because
I said that earlier too. But Cat I don't think is available. I was like, Cat would be more of a fit in the sense of what we want to do. Because Cat can shoot the 3 and he can, he's versatile. He's a versatile big, but he definitely can shoot 3. I mean, I think he shoot he shoot a pretty good percentage from 3. I mean, he shot better than. I mean, a lot of people did better than JC last season, but yeah, Cat, it's ideal. I mean, he can be a little. I won't necessarily call him soft per se, but he's a little weird-minded, if that makes sense. I don't know.
See, somebody just said Quinn was not even coaching when Rudy was drafted. So if that's true, then
I don't think he was.
And Quinn didn't even really that wouldn't have been one of Quinn's picks, and I didn't think it would have been. That's why I was asking. I didn't think.
He made that work. He just made it work.
He just made it work. And then when you win Defensive Player of the Year, it's hard not to play you.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You got to play him. He doing that.
You got to play him, even though he's not hitting 3s. And so I see us doing he's wanting 1 through 5 to be able to shoot 3s. And like I said, I remember last year he called a play for Double O to hit a 3 on the corner, and he hit it. And Double O said he called that play for me. I had been working on it, so he is definitely gonna have us shooting 3s, even Double O.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to warn us about Porzingis. He don't play to his size. I mean, technically, but when it comes to him shooting them 3s over folks, he played to his size.
Yeah, he still played to his size when he was busting our eyes out.
Yeah, I know, right? Can't nobody contest that shot. That boy jacking them things on folks, man. And they wasn't at the line. He was deep off the line too, and just pulling. Ain't nobody. And then that's the thing too. When you think about Clint, it's he probably the first one to move because Rudy, you can make that work. Like you said, it's 3 defensive players. You know what I'm saying? Clint, he rebounds, but okay, is he defensive player of the year? Is he finishing as the top rebounding person of the year? You know what I'm saying? It's if you close to it, or people say he's solid and stuff, man, I can move you. I can move you. In my opinion, I can move you, and in a sense, try and get that because Clint or Robert Williams. You feel me? Clint Capella or Robert Williams. If you can't clearly say Clint, then it's Clint movable. I can.
Another player that would fit would be Lopez.
Lopez would be nice. Brooke Lopez.
He would fit. Lopez would fit.
He definitely would spread the court.
And
Lopez down that 3 for you.
Is it what is he on a? He's a restricted free agent, right?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't be knowing none of these folk contract situations.
I think he's a restricted free agent. Now I'm sure the Bucks are going to bring him back, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, they most likely will. And then,
he would fit.
I forgot the Bucks for a second fired their coach, but AJ Griffin pops, or I guess senior, right? AJ Griffin has his name too, right? Yeah, he the coach for the Bucks now. think somebody said it earlier. I ain't know.
Yeah, they said Lopez is a free agent, but and he may be, but I guarantee you they ain't letting him get out of there. He does exactly what they want him to do. What we need somebody to do.
I feel it. See, Frank saying that if Porzingis hitting him, I don't really see him like shooting just bad like that or whatever. And I don't know. I seen Porzingis. I mean, try and do some stuff or whatever. So I don't know. I don't think he that bad, man. That bad. Like he just can't score over a 5-foot guy.
No, he's averaging 20 and 10 when he plays, and he plays 65 games, so we can't say anything about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, yeah, man, I run. I think Porzingis just gotten a pretty bad rep, man. And from, of course, being hurt, and then them like little couple whatever Dallas years, him picked up a little bad reputation. So I'm intrigued by Porzingis. Like I said, man, because you got this Victor guy, you feel me? You got Chet, who's be back in OKC. I ain't saying that like, oh, they finna be threats, so you got to play them, but then you got Bobo. I'm just saying like, in a sense, the way basketball going, you know what I'm saying? It's like at some point we got to get us one of them stupid long freak players or one of those big Euro boys. Like we
brought all these coaches from Europe. That may give us an in with Porzingis. We brought these. We put a staff, a couple different guys out of Europe that's on this staff. So that may give us a chance to get a Euro big.
Yeah, hopefully they know something. We mess around and get somebody late. You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of them boys be. A lot of them be late picks.
Joker was late.
Yeah, he was stupid late.
Joker was stupid late.
He was like 40 something.
Yes, sir. And that Joker was stupid late.
That Joker crazy. He's so late. I mean, looking at it now, I mean, hindsight and everything, but like, yeah, dude, that late of a pick.
Man, who just said Hunter gonna be like Kawhi? Man, I'm about to delete that shit.
I think that's that Raptor fan, man.
He got to be. He thinking Hunter gonna be like Kawhi.
Yeah, he trolling, man. He trolling like crazy.
He trolling something because he ain't watching basketball. If he thinks that's the case, Kawhi's got these long hands and long fingers, and damn Hunter got baby hands like T-Rex shit.
And saying Kawhi can dribble. I mean, he ain't the most fancy of dribblers, but he can dribble. He can literally cross you from right to left and get a shot. Dre ain't crossing nobody from right to left, man. He ain't got
the only thing he crosses. The only thing he crossing right to left is on 2 feet when he falling down over. I'm just telling you, I seen it.
I seen it. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right, man. Hunter is clumsy, bro, and that's aggravating. I mean, I give it to him. Maybe in a Quinn system, motion offense, ball moving, same kind of theory in a sense with JC. I kind of interested to see what he do, but yeah, in the past when it came to our type of offense and needing somebody to like get their bucket, create their shot, whatever, yeah, that wasn't working for him. That wasn't working for him.
I hope he turns him around. I mean, look, I'm all for us winning. If I'll eat my words if DeAndre Hunter can turn into what I think he should have been as a number 4 pick.
Yeah,
I'll eat my words and I'll come on here and do that. But but I ain't, and JC as well. I do think JC can function probably better with if they get rid of Capella and they use him more. But I don't think his offense is going to be designed to get JC, basket around the basket touches. He's still gonna want his 4 to hit threes.
Yeah, nah, you're right. I was trying to read the comments or whatever. Trying to tell us, I guess, the wearies about Porzingis that he won't drive, he still pull up for his shot and stuff like that, man. But like, I mean, I feel you. I mean, because I don't know how to explain. I mean, him pulling up, it's like nobody's contesting it. So I kind of get it. And for him to like the attack drive, you would want him to start closer to the bucket because he's not necessarily strong per se. So he would him doing too many dribbles from the perimeter would favor the smaller defender, if that makes sense.
Yeah, man, Hunter's still developing. Okay, let me slow you down. Hunter was in college ball for 4 years.
Yeah, I'm about to say, ain't no.
He was 4 years in college ball. He's 4 years at Atlanta Hawks. So he has been developing for 8 years, and Hunter looks just like he did when he first got here. Now, I ain't listening to that. I want Hunter to develop, but at some point, outside of getting in the right scheme, like you said, Hunter is Hunter. And I'm tired of wanting. That's the problem with Hunter. We start wanting him to be something he's not. That ain't what he is. And he ain't going to develop into what I want as a small forward.
Nah, he's not gonna be that way. But like I said, I mean, analysts here now because I know the other night I was trying to better explain the motion offense because Matt so hell bent on moving JC and stuff like that. I'm just like a motion offense. It would favor Dre and JC a little bit more because in the motion offense, and I'll tell them too. Ideally, we got these because they're saying we got like the brightest Europe basketball mind on our staff now. So it's like Quinn's supposed to be the brightest, I guess, North American basketball mind or whatever. So you could mind them too. I was telling them, you shouldn't see too much dribbling then. I mean, especially outside of Trey and stuff like that. You really should. The ball should be movement or whatever and stuff like that. The most is like 1-2 dribbles. Dre and JC definitely can do a 1-2 dribble or something like that and pull up or dunk the ball. Like they can do that.
Well, look at and I ain't trying to compare us to no Denver Nuggets, but that ball moves.
Yeah,
man, Mike Malone's got that ball moving. The only people dribbling is Murray and Jokic. And the rest of everybody's catching and shooting or cutting to the basket. One step dunk, one step layup. It's it's getting them the ball in the right. Yeah, if Hunter had somebody getting it, well, he does have pan hands. So unless he gets to where he can catch a little bit better, because if y'all say y'all don't see that he has problems catching the ball, sometimes you ain't watching. So sometimes he just has, I don't know if he's got small hands or what, but he loses focus and doesn't catch the ball clean a lot of times.
Nah, he doesn't. I mean, you're right. I mean, I'm still looking at your trophy, man. What are you talking about? We don't talk about Murray random dribbling turnovers. I mean, I guess we don't talk about it, but I mean, DJ can tighten up. He turned the ball, I feel like a little bit more. I don't know. DJ got to do some work too, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't like Murray, but he got to do some work.
This thing I don't like about it is everybody. There's no perfect players. We all know that.
No,
and I'm not saying that Trey is damn well not perfect. He makes me mad at a motherfucker sometimes, but with the shots he takes. But he's ours. We got him. He ain't going nowhere. All I'm saying is we got to have players. They ain't got to be perfect, but I'll take a Porzingis, even though you say, well, he don't do this good, he don't do that good. Well, you know what? Ain't no damn rookie coming out of a Duke gonna do it any better than what Porzingis is doing it after 6-7 years in this league. And everybody thinks, oh, you just gonna draft this guy and he gonna come in and do all those things perfectly. No, hell, he isn't. He's not. He's going to College Park, man. And then if he can do College Park, then he's coming over here, and then he's got to prove it again at this level. So I'm just saying, people think that you can draft a Porzingis, but you can't. You can't draft a Porzingis. You can't. He's proven. You drafting in the draft. How many people we thought were going to be studs turned out to be bust? I mean,
shoot. And then people got to remember now, we are the Atlanta Hawks. Okay. Our draft history alone should make you be like, yeah, I don't really too much want to take that chance. You feel me? Like we not a team that's just known to be hitting in the draft like that. I mean, we've done better of late in a sense, but that GM I guess will you get a credit for it? Well, you pretty much don't know it lasts like 2 years probably because all the front office mayhem. But like Travis Slank is the one who made the most recent decent picks. Before Travis Slank, bro, we had stupid amount of horrible picks.
I got one for you, Josh Childress. Anybody remember Josh Childress? Because I remember him.
I remember Chills, man. Hey, Chills was the perfect baseline cutter. that was Chills' long move, man. That boy
that afro. That was his long move right there.
Yeah, man. We made a lot of horrible picks, man. You right about that, man.
I could go through them, boy. I could go through those.
We made a lot of horrible picks, bro. I remember our luck with like DeMar Johnson. You remember DeMar Johnson?
I remember, and DeMar was supposed to be the truth.
I mean, we don't know. I luck that he get into a dumb car accident, man. What he got?
Legs, brain injury. He got all kind of problems, man. He could never bounce back.
It was like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, we've done a lot of dumb stuff, bro. So it's like I have PTSD a little bit, man. And that's the thing too.
I do.
When like you said, the younger guys, they talk about this now, like, yeah, maybe y'all ain't been watching how much we failed in this draft. Like y'all don't recall or don't remember, man. It's like, so I'm not really down for doing
There's
that.
very few players that come into this league, even in the lottery, that get drafted in the lottery and come in and step right in and start dominating. I mean, they just very few. There's not that many Michael Jordans out there, and there's just not many Tim Duncans. You don't get Tim Duncans all the time, and you just those guys just ain't out there. And you can say, well, Derek Lively be cheaper and he'll develop. But man, I'm tired of developing. And who said that Derek Lively is going to develop a 3-point shot? He sure as hell ain't had one at Duke. He shot 15% this last year on threes. Now, that's all I'm going to say. And they go, well, during his tryouts, he was hitting threes. Well, hell yeah, they wide ass open, and they don't count.
Hey, that off season before Dwight Howard played for us, I saw Dwight Howard shooting threes and making them. I'm just saying, bro, like professional basketball players, not too much the position. They can shoot, man. You catch them in the gym, bro. They can shoot better than us in the chat or something like that. You feel me? Like
he just brought up Sheldon Williams on us, man.
Sheldon Williams is horrible, man. Sheldon Williams stay up on North Druid Hills. Try to tell that man where he stay at. But yeah, Sheldon Williams, Candace Parker bought him a crib. No, let me stop. So that man getting that child support money.
I remember Ramil Robinson too. Yes, I do.
Who?
Remember Ramil Robinson played at Michigan.
Oh, that might be before me. What year was that?
He was a guard. He was supposed to be this all-world little guard. We had his ass wasn't 5'10" or.
What year was that though? That was in the 90s or something?
That was a long time ago. But I remember Ramil. He was supposed to be the truth, man. He turned out to be everything but the damn truth.
Man, we go on, bro. We had AC Law. I remember AC Law. Didn't we draft Royal Ivy? Did we draft Royal Ivy?
We did.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Like I don't want to play with this draft. No, I'm straight.
That's what I said. People think that because these guys play good in college that they're gonna be able to step right in. Man, it don't work like that.
It doesn't, man. It doesn't. I thought AC Law was straight at Texas A&M. I thought he was straight.
Remember Damon Stoudemire? He came in here and did a little bit, but
the little brother Salim. That was his name, or cousin, or whatever. But Salim Stoudemire, he'll come out of Arizona. Salim, I thought but he was small. Salim, he was just a shooter in Ghana, and that wasn't about to work. He was too small for that. Oh well. Yeah, Roy Ivy, he was a second round pick. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so
Roy, he was I remember him.
Yeah, I remember Sheldon, man. Definitely remember Sheldon. I mean, I liked him. He was solid. He just slow. You know what I'm saying? That was his only problem. He was just slow. That was his main thing. But like I said, I'm not really messing with this pick, bro. And then on top of that, I don't trust us because we just did this last year, bro. Like I personally, like in New Pack or whatever, I was saying it like before the draft, whatever. I was like, man, this Kenny Lofton Jr. kid, like, man, this boy got skill. Like, look at his size. I don't care about that. Like, I don't think I seen this too much skill or whatever. Like, this boy has skill. But the Hawks had that man. We had him in Atlanta. We worked him out and everything. And you telling me they ain't see this man and think they're like, oh, he could be an undrafted free agent at least. Like, we sign him.
Exactly.
But somehow the Grizzlies continue to get these hard-nosed, I ain't never heard of type guys or whatever. And they got him. You feel me? Like the Grizzlies, if I was a Grizzly fan, you might be kind of like, oh, okay, we can do it. We'll find somebody. But as a Hawks fan, no, I don't believe it, dog. I don't believe it.
No, you got to find some rough riders. I believe that. I firmly believe you can have all the offensive guys you want to, and you're going to win a lot of games. But you got to have some rough riders that are going to galvanize everybody up and are going to say, we're going to lock down. We ain't giving up points. We ain't swapping baskets. We shutting this shit down. And we ain't had that, man. I don't know if we've ever had.
I mean, the last time we had that was like the late 90s team, and they would have did better if it wasn't for Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Jordan screwed everybody up, though. But, like, that's the last time we probably had, like, I feel like a hard-nosed thing. Because you had Mutombo or whatever. That's the paint.
I love Mutombo.
And Mookie will take everything in a sense. You feel me? So it's like you had perimeter and then you threw in Smitty. Then you got Hindu. That's probably the last time, man. That roster. That's probably the last time. But, yeah, we ain't necessarily been that our type of DNA. Where,
like you said, Memphis seems to find them all the time.
They seem to, bro. That's what it seems like that. And I know Trouble Man said they building the culture, but I feel like Memphis kind of been had that culture because even before Ja and all this recent stuff, I kind of feel like they were like that. You know what I'm saying? They were.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Like
you remember Tony Allen played there at the end of his career in Memphis, and that Joker was one of my favorites.
What's their nickname? They call it the Grindhouse, right? They've been calling it the Grindhouse. You don't call we the highlight factory.
Yeah, exactly.
Grindhouse. So you see what we value more. You feel me? So it's just like, come on, man. Yeah, man, we gotta. Oh yeah, Jerry West was there. That does help.
I'll tell you though, I do remember. I remember when Quinn was at Utah. You didn't want to go to Utah and play Utah when Quinn was there. He had that team right. That team was tough, and they competed every night. I just remember he had Utah as a hard place to win. You couldn't win there. And that's what we got to have. I want that mentality here. When you know you come to Atlanta, your ass is in a grind.
Yeah, hopefully he brings that to us, man. And we get but we gotta get players like that because it's gonna be hard to convert the guys that we have currently into that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be difficult.
We gotta have some new blood. We gotta have somebody that's.
What you think about it might cost too much, something like that, probably for who he is, and he got a bad reputation right now. And I feel like he was the scapegoat in Memphis, though. But what you think about Dillon Brooks?
You've heard me talk about Dillon Brooks. Me and Matt got into Dillon Brooks because I was like, man, I'll take Dillon Brooks over Deandre at small forward right now. And he's like, no, he gets 17. He said he gets 17 points. I looked up Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks averages 14. I said, man, you ain't giving up but 3 points, and let me tell you what you're getting in return. You're getting a defender that's going to hold his guy down. Now, yeah, he ran his mouth, and he can't shoot as good as Deandre. But you know what? We score enough points. We need somebody to take the other, the defensive dog and get it to where we don't have to score 130 a night to win.
But those 3 points, though, if you pair him with Trey, who is a better passer than Ja Morant or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you probably get that.
I'll take him in a minute. Everybody dogs is shooting, but you know what? You can't have 5. You can have 5 shooters, but sometimes they're going to be off. That defense doesn't take a night off. If you're a true Rough Rider dog, that defense is there every single night. And Dillon plays defense. And he does. I don't know why they ran him off and made him the scapegoat because I actually enjoy watching him play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They made him the scapegoat, man. They really did make him the scapegoat. And like last season, like Xavier said or whatever, seasons prior and stuff like that, I've seen Dillon have good scoring games before. I mean, he got a little funky shot though, but I've seen him have good scoring games.
Who else was like that? Remember Lance Stevenson?
Lance Stevenson, yeah.
Lance used to lock you down. He couldn't score very well, but he'd take the best score, man. He would play the hell out of LeBron James.
Yeah, he'll get up in you. He'll get up in you.
That's what I like. That's exactly the word I'm looking for. We need some people that can get up in you.
Yeah.
And we don't have anybody that can get up in you.
Yeah, we did have Lance for like 3 weeks, but you ain't gonna like in the NBA, especially the NBA today, is like you ain't gonna necessarily stop somebody. That's especially a star player. Like you're not gonna really stop them, but yeah, somebody's gonna get up in them and at least irritate them and be there, like consistent on a consistent basis, like making somebody feel you. Like we do need more guys like that. So that's what I like. DeLon, DeLon was good, man. Especially
we never should have got rid of DeLon.
Yeah, I ain't really like that. How we had that man for 1 year? He should at least been here again.
Yeah, because we didn't want to pay a little bit more money for the one thing that we did. He was doing the one thing we didn't have on this team, and we wouldn't pay him.
Yeah, I like DeLon. I like DeLon, and I like the way we were going because before that it was Chris Dunn, but Chris Dunn was hurt and stuff like that. But Chris Dunn in a sense is along that line. I mean, I guess Aaron Holiday was our attempt of having that, but we ain't playing.
I love Aaron, but he's just too small.
Yeah, it's too small or whatever. But
he's just too small. I mean, he's just too damn small. And I like him. But the Dillon Brooks, the Lance Stevenson, those guys, man, they're not gonna score a lot of points, but they bring an attitude to your team. Tony Allen, man, I'm telling y'all, I used to love watching Tony Allen. He would snatch the heart out of you, man. Tony Allen was nice.
You know where I used to like Tony Allen at for real? Man, I used to watch him at OK State. Like when he was at Oklahoma State, It was both though. Like he'll defend and he had the offensive game. I mean, of course it was college though, but like in the NBA, he just became like mainly that defensive guy. You feel me? But like when he was in college though, yeah, Tony Allen was super nice. Tony Allen was real nice. But Tony Allen, yeah, we like you're right. We need those type guys, man.
And
That's
Tony Allen had
different.
good. Tony Allen had good size. The Pat Beverleys of the world, they good. They just small. But Tony Allen actually could defend 1 through 3, and he was a big enough boy to play. But the Pat Bevs of the world, they're more irritating than they are anything. I want somebody who's got enough good, just like Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks got perfect size to him. And I'll tell you another one, that Kobe Martin boy, that boy can play.
Kobe Martin.
I like Kobe Martin.
Caleb Martin? Oh, you talking about Miami? Which one?
I'm talking about. I really like both of them. To be honest with you,
the brothers, the twins, right? One in Charlotte. Is one still in Charlotte?
Yeah, one's a little bit better than the other one. But I'll tell you, man, I'll take that pedigree because I guarantee that other one he can play pretty good too, put in the right spot. I'd be bringing him around because you can't tell me him and his brother.
That's a good point though. But at the same time, he might have made him a little bit more money from this playoff run though. But like, I don't know what his contract situation is. But Martin, that's not bad. That's somebody,
That's a perfect role player.
I kind of agree with that.
Dirty stuff.
But that's what I'm talking about too. When I tell people that's like, man, I don't want to use the pick. I don't care about the draft pick. Give me a veteran. People be thinking about like these older veterans. They're like, man, they just ring chasing. We ain't gonna get no veteran. No, I mean like that. Like exactly. I'll consider him Martin a veteran. Like he's been around the block now. He's in the league, so he know what to do. That's what I more so mean. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that. Not no old guys, but just guys who, man, they've been in the league. They know what's expected. They know the grind. Because a rookie too gonna hit a rookie wall. You feel me?
Exactly. You know who played here good when we had him was Tony Snell. Tony Snell played good here.
Yeah, Tony Snell, he did. He played solid. Tony Snell, I always roast him because I'm like, boy, that man finished with an all-0 game before. You know what I'm saying?
He can. I'm just saying, when he was here that 1 year, man, he was in the right spot at the right time.
He was, and that's from a veteran, man. He
was getting fed that open 3, and he was hitting it.
Yeah, he was hitting it. He was actually like slick leading us in like percentage or something like that, wasn't he? For
man,
a while or during the season.
Those are role players that if we could find the right role players, man, this team could turn around.
Right. Older role player. Ain't no young guys. That was our mistake this year, man. We was depending on too many young guys, man. You bringing off the bench at the same time. Well, you got AJ, JJ, and Double O or whatever. It's like, dude, no.
You got all these people think AJ and JJ should be starting, man. You dreaming if you think they should be starting. They ain't ready. I mean, JJ showed you he wasn't ready, and AJ gets the ball a lot of times and it don't ever leave him. AJ's gonna shoot. AJ gonna get that ball and shoot one way or the other.
Hey, I'm about to say, I don't know y'all remember. Say we gotta go back on these chats. On these videos, but I said that junk at the beginning of the season after like a few games. I like, man, I know everybody high on AJ. I don't want to sound like a downer or something like that, but like, bruh slick a ball hog. I don't know. I'm like, maybe his dad just told him how you gonna make the team or something like. But you can't be out there deferring. But that boy, he get the ball. Like you said, he putting it up.
Yeah, he started putting it up too much and got his ass sitting on the bench for a while after that too.
Yeah,
he was throwing it there like, you ain't Trey, brother. You ain't got no green light to shoot anytime the ball touches your hands.
Exactly, bro. Like, what's going on, AJ? But he benefited from Bogey being hurt and not starting out the season. That was the main thing. But these folks said Tony Snell got diagnosed with autism recently. But I
read that. That's true. Him and his son. His son got diagnosed, and then they diagnosed him too.
I mean, his son sound more like that could happen per se, but like I said, I didn't know that can happen that late.
Well, I think he'd had autism his whole life.
He just hadn't been
diagnosed.
Diagnosed or whatever.
Yeah, he just got diagnosed. That's it.
Man, but that's still confusing, though. NBA player, I'm pretty sure he's seen plenty of doctors.
You would think so, yeah.
Like he ain't like the man didn't have insurance for like the last 20 years or something like that. Like I don't really get. That's odd. That's odd to me. I have to find that and read up on that. I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just he just never was diagnosed or something.
Dang, so is he the first autistic NBA player?
I doubt that. I have to believe there's been,
others.
there's been others that's been undiagnosed.
They
You know,
probably
that autism, because I got some kinfolk that's got it. It's such a wide spectrum.
spectrum.
Yeah, you got some of them that you could just see they got it immediately, and then you got other people that it's just little quirks here and there that if you weren't really paying attention and you wouldn't even know they had a little something going on. But so I think it's such a wide spectrum, man. You can go unnoticed.
I got you. He said, "Come to the Hawks, get some disorders." That's funny, man. He tripping.
Well, I'm interested. I think we're going. Here's what I think we're going to trade Capella.
I agree.
And then the only way I think anything else happens is if it's some big blockbuster where we end up having to send JC and maybe somebody else to get an Ayton or to get somebody. It's going to be, we're either going to have we're going to have that one move, or we're going to have that move and another big ass move, because I don't believe the picks are going to help us. I think we got enough rookies on this team, but if we end up picking at 15, to me, this is a wasted ass draft.
I agree, man. I agree completely. You know, it's going to be, if we pick at 15, and I mean, if we move the pick, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen draft day. I'm willing to bet that. Now, if we don't do it and we keep it, then we're probably going to move Clint, and it's going to be a Kevin Huerter move, which is going to suck.
That's going to suck for everybody. That's all we're going to be talking about is the fact that we gave up salary again and we got worse. There's no way you give up Capella and get better if we don't bring somebody else in here. I mean, you lose Capella for salary, we're going to be a worse team.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah. So, I mean, so what was that Dallas Clint for 10 and Bertans?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
For some reason, that doesn't do us any good. I mean, yeah, Bertans can hit the three, but let me tell you what else he does. He gives up that damn three too.
I'm about to say nothing, really, but yeah, he gives up.
The only thing he does is hit the three, and if he gets hot, he can hit them, but he gives them up as quick as he gives them.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind taking Bertans, but that's like a cheap signing or something, or giving up something that you don't want anyway. I'm not trying to move Clint.
Yeah, I looked at Bertans making $17 million a year.
He is
17. That's why they say he's the worst contract in the NBA right now.
Man,
that's why they're trying to get off of him. He makes $17 million.
That's a good bit.
He's just a one-trick pony. He's gonna hit threes, and if he ain't hitting threes, he ain't worth having.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think we talked about it before. Finney Smith. I don't know if Damon said he was available or not. I'll take Finney Smith.
I'll take that Gary Trent Jr. too, boy. I love him.
I'll send. If he was part of him, I'm about to say I'll send Brooklyn that pick. I mean, I don't know if he'll do that for Finney Smith. I don't know, but I would shoot probably time, man.
He's exactly what we need. Little long slasher. He would be perfect in our system.
Hard nose.
Can hit the three.
Yeah, knock down the three.
A veteran that's going to be, have a voice.
Not necessarily a veteran that's probably looking to ring chase or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But so that I would like that. Who's some bigs though? We need a solid backup big, not no Gorgie Jane type, not no Bismack Biyombo's types. You know what I'm saying? Like a actual solid big backup big that's serviceable. I mean, I don't know what Trez is looking like, but I wish Trez was taller.
You know who I love, and I don't know how. I don't think we could get him, but man, I love Naz Reid.
If we can figure out how to get one of those bigs out of Minnesota from behind Cat, that would be ideal.
Man, Naz Reid.
Because they got Cat, Rudy, Naz Reid, and they drafted the guy last season. What's his name? What's his name, y'all? Garza, whatever. I don't know. I might be butchering his name though, but he decent. I would take him because matter of fact, I'll send Minnesota the pick for him. I'm like, well, that's gonna serve as my rookie. At least Luka Garza or whatever. Yeah. I'll take him. I'll take Luka Garza.
I'll take him. Or I mean, I watched Naz Reid at LSU, man.
I did with Naz Reid. I remember Naz Reid in high school when he was coming out before he went to LSU. That boy, I was thinking that he would be not necessarily better than what he is, but I was thinking highly of him. But yeah, I'll take Naz Reid. I'll take that. The boy.
Man,
The only reason why he's not playing is because
Nas has got to be getting ready to start wanting to play.
He's close to basically it's time for him to start, probably. You know what I'm saying, or feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Getting him. Yeah. I agree with you. Nas will be nice because Nas can spread the floor for you. I think he shoot the three better than Ayton. I don't do Ayton even shoot threes.
He shoots them. He does shoot them, and I don't know what his percentages are. I have no idea, but I know Nas can hit them because, damn it, like I told you, I'm here at Alabama. Nas was coming here twice a year, and he was killing our ass for that three.
Going to work.
That boy can rebound, defend, and shoot.
Dribble. And he can dribble.
Oh man, that dude's a player.
Big.
And somebody gonna get him away from there. And when they get him away from there, he's gonna be a starter somewhere.
Yeah, true. But we had 2 hours, man. Analyst just hit the chat saying he got to end the show. So y'all hold down. I guess it's draft night next. What's that, Thursday?